Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the World Television Championship and is set for one fall. Introducing first the challenger, being led to the ring from the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, the Renegade!
The Renegade in his first title shot in World Championship Wrestling. Making his way to the ring. He is one wild, powerful man. He's nuts. Does he ever get himself psyched up? He really does. All right. Renegade and Jimmy Hart are in. You heard the comments. We're very confident, cocky. And another man who some people think is kind of nuts, the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
He's treading on thin ice with Savage, talking the way he's talking. I don't know if I'd have to say some of those things.
Doing what on thin ice? Treading on thin ice?
Yes. Okay. You know what I mean by that.
You treaded in water.
You do. What is ice? Frozen water.
Let's go back to Dave Penzer.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from the state of Minnesota, weighing 249 pounds, the World Television Champion, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson!
Many nicknames, Double A, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson, the television champion.
He's done it all. He has done it all. I've managed this man. I'm friends with this man. I know a lot about this man. He is one competitor. He wants to win at any cost. And if he hurts you while he's doing it, tough. He could care less.
Anderson, you know, he's such a veteran, and he's doing something that is very intelligent right here. He is staying outside. He knows the Renegade has a lot of force. The Renegade really works on emotion. He's trying to slow things down right at the beginning.
Well, he's a smart man. Renegade's going to wrestle Arn Anderson kind of a man, not vice versa. I mean, he's been in there with punks. He's been in there with veterans. He's been in there with champions. The man is just tremendous to watch. And he's always setting you up. He's always moving side to side. He's making you make a mistake. That's Arn Anderson. That's why they call him the Enforcer.
Arn Anderson and the Renegade for the World Television title.
Well, that's something the Renegade will never see. That championship belt.
All right, the bell, and here we go.
Anderson's going to talk to him a little bit. He's going to get up in his face. A little bit of Dennis Rodman here. Anderson pounding away.
Tell you, one thing you got to think about, there's so much mystery and intrigue about this Renegade. We don't know that much about it. So
you know more than you're letting on.
No. So Arn Anderson's got to test him to see exactly what he's made of.
Well, he's unorthodox, I'll say that. It's hard to prepare yourself for this man. Arn, it didn't work.
Down goes Anderson. Over the top of the floor.
Don't make a mistake with this guy or the Renegade. You know, he's also comes from the Hulk Hogan camp, managed by Jimmy Hart.
Nothing wrong with that. A lot of success there, Brains.
Yeah, everybody's... Look at the agility of this man.
Anderson did the right thing. Go back in the ring. Stay in the ring. That's where you got to win it or lose it. See, Anderson thinks he should win because of the disqualification.
Well, he's the champion.
It was the force of that blow that propelled him over the top rope. It wasn't a deliberate throw. And you know that.
You could be a trial lawyer.
Yeah, well, maybe. Putting up with you, I can do just about anything.
See what I've done for you?
Yeah, thanks. Side headlock. A good look at the muscular build of the Renegade. But as powerful and as popular as he's become, he is every bit as mysterious. Anderson pushing him back, trying to escape. Cannot escape from that massive side headlock.
Have you heard him speak yet, the Renegade? Have he talked to you? Have you interviewed him?
I've heard one interview from him.
Well, he speaks English. He's from here, then.
Yes. A look at the Mountain of the South, Jimmy Hart. Anderson has held on to the World Television title for quite a while now and has faced many men. Of course, the short time period that you have during our regular television programs has helped Arn Anderson. Down he goes.
I'll tell you something about Jimmy Hart. When I was managing, I used to do business with Jimmy Hart. We would sell different guys to each other. We would negotiate contracts.
Sell different guys
well,
to each other?
I would let him. When I was done with one man, I'd let Jimmy manage him for a price, and Jimmy would vice it. That's the way we do business anyway. But since he's been caught up in all this Hulkamania, since he got brainwashed by Hulk Hogan, he's not the same man. I have no respect for Jimmy Hart. The louse of the South.
Mouth of the South. Side headlock applied.
Hulk Hogan has this effect on people. He's like red tide. Makes you cough a lot and sick. Abdominal stretch.
Got it hooked on.
But he doesn't have his late grapevine. He should do that.
Good point, Brain. But there you go. The Renegade does.
He knows some wrestling holds.
He really does.
You know, all my years, I've never seen this guy or heard anything about him. All of a sudden, he appears with Jimmy Hart and Hulk Hogan wearing the yellow and red.
The abdominal stretch and a look at the crowd at Hara Arena. Just kind of northwest of Dayton, Ohio here. Great hospitality. Good city to be in.
Oh, great city.
And fine wrestling fans all through this area. Down in Cincinnati, Columbus, up in Cleveland, Ohio's a great hotbed for WCW.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
He absorbed the kick to the side of the head.
Looks a little like Fabio, don't he?
I don't know. Guy has long hair.
Well, he looks more like Fabio than he does Mo Howard.
Yeah? Where'd you come up with that one from?
I'm trying to make a comparison, being a broadcast journalist.
Anderson slowing the pace down. On the outside, holding things up here now. Knowing that he's given the Renegade some pretty good shots, and the Renegade has not been phased.
Well, this is a big night for the Renegade. He's got himself a championship match, and millions of people all over the world are watching this. And he, like I say, he's from the Hulk Hogan camp, so he doesn't want to let down the Hulkster and all the little Hulkamaniacs and Renegadettes, or whatever you call them.
Anderson now trying to get some. Nope, the Renegade held on.
Whoa! Boom. Nothing. Look at him.
Still cannot get him off his feet. Into the midsection, Anderson. Whips him to the ropes.
Sleeper. Night.
Renegade.
He's coming out of it.
It's now into a side headlock. Pulls Anderson off. He's got a sleeper for two.
But that's a chokehold. I can tell from my vantage point, he's choking Arn Anderson.
Forget it. Your vantage point, it's a sleeper.
You calling me a liar?
Yes, I am. Pick up and a belly to back. And a great move from Double A out of the sleeper hold. Both men are dazed in this World TV title bout.
My man Woody just told me the officials were in the room with Savage, so something's going on in there. Some of Nick Bockwinkel's staff was in there talking. So Savage is snapping. He's getting closer to ring time. He's getting closer to the bell. And he's getting psyched up for this one, as if he had to.
You know, based on what we have seen from Savage over the past couple of weeks, between Slamboree and here, I'm surprised we haven't seen him yet. I'm surprised during the Flair interview, he didn't find out the location of the interview and crash the party, so to speak.
Well, he's been in the building since around 12:30 this afternoon. Why? The man is getting ready like he has to.
And as we said, and as you saw earlier, incredibly, Hulk Hogan is here in the arena as well, and he and Vader will have to do battle in the cage at Bash in the Beach.
Or was Savage hiding from his dad so he wouldn't have to pop for a gift?
Stop it.
I don't like Father's Day. It's just another holiday where I don't get anything.
Fans trying to rally behind Renegade here.
You know what the R is for on Jimmy Hart's back?
No.
Runt.
It's for Renegade. Look. I'm not argue with you. It's a waste of time.
Right, I always win.
Renegade is up.
This man gets the power from somewhere. He just keeps coming back, don't he? Interesting specimen to watch.
He ducked low. And
Nothing. Nobody home.
Oh, he missed it. Anderson!
It's over. It's over. We've got ourselves a winner. Crawl back to Hogan and tell him now, Renegade.
1, 2, Renegade's out.
Well, I haven't seen many people kick out of that one after Arn puts you in that sidewalk slam, spine buster, whatever you want to call it. I think this is Arn. He's got to keep him down. He's got to use his head and keep this man down. Don't get him up on his feet.
Whip to the corner. He ducks, does Renegade. He picks up double A.
Oh!
Whoa, they both go down. Arn Anderson hit the turnbuckle, back of the head. Apparently hit the forehead of Renegade, and both men are down. Jimmy Hart encouraging Renegade to get up.
Quit being a cheerleader, you little runt.
Arn Anderson is up top. Arn Anderson.
He's taking too much time.
Oh. That hurt.
Where's he taking him? What is he going to do with Arn Anderson? He's not going to be able to pick him up.
Oh, yeah, he can.
Got him up.
And he fell back with it.
Come on, Arn, get on your feet.
The Renegade.
See, he's a dummy. He didn't go for the pin. If he'd have gone for the pin, he may have had him.
Up top. Anderson is prone. The Renegade taking flight. 1, 2, 3.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, the champion, it's a new World Television Champion, the Renegade.
An incredible upset.
Tony Schiavone, I cannot believe this.
The Renegade, in a major upset, one of the biggest we've ever had, becomes the World Television Champion.
Can you imagine this? A man comes from nowhere. A man comes with Jimmy Hart from the camp of Hulk Hogan. In here in WCW for a very short time. Gets himself a championship match with a man with the credential of Arn Anderson. And walks away television champion.
Wait a minute.
The size of that. Well, he was excellent, wasn't he?
That may have been
That's the same guy.
that we saw during the pregame show. He is standing there. Look how God, he's
Look at the
giant.
paws on him. He looks familiar.
And he's staring a hole through Jimmy Hart Renegade in the ring. It's one of the biggest men, if not the biggest man I've ever seen.
But the important thing is, there is a new television champion. And this man that came from nowhere has beaten a man like Arn Anderson for the Renegade!
The Renegade is television champion. Jimmy Hart.
no.
Watch out, Jimmy. He reached for Jimmy Hart.
He's got a full-length leather coat on, and it's 96 degrees here. Who is this guy?
I have no idea. But the Renegade is it's incredible the size of that man. All right, goodness. Here it is again, Brett.
Look at this. He picked up Arn Anderson, who was laying on his stomach across that turnbuckle with just his arms and his neck. Climbed to that top rope. I thought he should have gone for the pin, but he didn't. He like glides through the air like one of those ultralight planes and tops Arn Anderson for the 1, 2, 3. A new television champion. Are you happy, Jimmy Hart? Are you happy, Hulk Hogan? I know the Renegade is.
I'm sure they are. The Renegade is the new television champion of the world here at the Great American Bash. All right. Well, fans, we are just about set to go for the World Tag Team title bout.